why Lord Farquaad is most likely the son of Snow White. You're gonna want to stay to the end because this is gonna blow your mind. Now there is a lot of evidence around this theory, and it's basically been confirmed with the live-action movie of Snow White.
To everyone who hates when I win, people still line up to see her.
Damn it, Bob, how is Snow White's rating 1.6 on IMDb? I mean, it's the first Disney movie starring a woke Colombian woman that looks like a fish. We even CGI'd the dwarves so no one could be offended by dwarves having jobs.
At every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
The movie is really, really bad.
It's one of the lowest rated movies in the history.
Hey guys, I think you guys might have forgotten, but we made a Snow White movie and it's coming to a theater near you. Is that a threat?
And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business.
Behind the scenes, you guys know as well as I do that those executives like Spielberg are looking at that saying, Rachel Zegler can F right off.
It all began with a now viral meme that took the internet by storm, an edited scene from Shrek 2, where the beloved ogre throws some not-so-subtle shade at Disney's upcoming Snow White remake and its leading lady, Rachel Zegler.
Now for one, in Shrek, Lord Farquaad has access to the magic mirror. This is the same mirror from the Snow White fairy tale, so it would make sense that Snow White would pass it on to her son. We also know that the father of Lord Farquaad is none other than Grumpy the Dwarf. Now this was revealed in Shrek the musical, but it also makes a lot of sense since Lord Farquaad is the size of a dwarf. Farquaad also wears red just like Grumpy. His hair is the exact same color and style as Snow White's, and Lord Farquaad's skin is as white as snow.
Oh, great. Another princess who doesn't want to be saved. She wants to run a company or cancel a prince. Fans didn't hold back. Many said the meme summed up everything wrong with Disney's attempt to rewrite classic tales to fit modern ideologies.
It would be so friggin' bad if I spent $300 million making that movie. Oh, I can't take it. Rachel, will you give us some privacy? I want to see how badly Harvina wants her ideas in the next movie.
The fact that Shrek, a film already known for mocking fairy tales, became the voice of the people just made it more hilarious and more painful for Zegler. According to insiders close to the situation, Rachel was absolutely furious. She reportedly contacted her PR team demanding the meme be taken down and even threatened to pursue copyright claims, only to find out it was fully protected under parody laws. Instead of vanishing, the meme spawned dozens of remixes, each more brutal than the last.
Vote for Kamala Harris. And it's actually non-negotiable. Our rights are on the line, folks.
In a matter of days, Shrek went from nostalgic character to viral symbol of resistance against the wokeification of Hollywood. And Rachel Zegler, she went from trending for a movie to trending for a meme she couldn't control. Long before the Shrek parody took over the internet, Rachel Zegler was already a magnet for controversy, especially for how she talked about the original Snow White. In multiple interviews, she referred to the 1937 animated film as super creepy and weird.
It's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White.
That
is
not going to be saved by the
You wrote
prince.
it?
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can.
Yeah.
Weird.
Going so far as to mock the prince for being a guy who literally stalks her. Instead of focusing on the romance, Zegler promised her version would be about leadership and being a strong woman. While some praised her for pushing a new angle, many fans saw it as completely missing the heart of the story. These remarks didn't just spark mild disagreement, they ignited fury. Classic Disney fans felt like she was disrespecting the very foundation that made Snow White an iconic tale.
This film has flop written all over it, honestly. Like, no hate to Rachel Zegler, like, I think she's fine for the role, I don't have any problems with her. I believe we are 2 months away from this film even releasing, and I haven't heard anything like any buzz for this film at all, and it's going to have a cinema release, I think this is going to go straight to streaming in my opinion.
Critics called her tone snarky and dismissive, arguing she was trying to score woke points rather than show reverence for a timeless character. Now, with the Shrek meme dragging those same quotes back into the spotlight, the internet has been roasting her all over again. Tweets began resurfacing her old interviews with captions like, "No wonder even Shrek's fed up," and "This is what happens when you trash a fairy tale." The worst part for Rachel? The backlash wasn't just coming from trolls or anonymous users. Even verified accounts, some from film critics, former Disney animators, and influencers, started calling her out.
Oh my God.
Many accused her of biting the hand that fed her, treating the opportunity to play Snow White as a platform for personal ideology rather than storytelling. In essence, what was once a bold stance has now become a PR disaster, and the Shrek meme was the match that reignited the fire. As Rachel Zegler continues to face backlash for her outspoken takes on classic Disney content, many industry insiders are beginning to ask the same question. Has the drama surrounding her public persona overshadowed her actual talent? Because let's be honest, no one's talking about her acting anymore. It's all about the feuds, the memes, and the meltdowns.
Even the behind-the-scenes footage as well was pretty odd with how they were going to assimilate the dwarves, and they made them not dwarves, and Peter Dinklage had a problem with it. I don't know why.
Zegler's reputation as difficult and PR sensitive has snowballed into something much bigger than a few awkward interviews. Her Instagram and Twitter accounts are regularly under fire. A few months ago, she posted a Free Palestine statement, which stirred controversy amid already polarizing views from her Snow White co-star Gal Gadot. Then she was accused of mocking fans who criticized the film's direction. A leaked DM allegedly showed her saying, "They don't deserve a movie like this," referring to critics of her feminist take. All of this builds a picture of someone who, in the eyes of many, is more focused on pushing a personal agenda than connecting with the audience. What's especially damaging is how these controversies impact the film itself. The Snow White remake already faced delays and budget issues, but Zegler's off-screen behavior gave detractors even more ammo. Every time she tweets or posts, it becomes a headline, not about the movie, but about what she said. When Shrek entered the chat, it was like the final blow. The parody wasn't just funny, it was cathartic for many fans who felt ignored, mocked, or talked down to. The moment people saw Shrek mocking Zegler's version of Snow White, the internet collectively decided they'd had enough. And now, studios are reportedly second-guessing her future roles because she's become, whether fairly or not, a walking controversy.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do Shakespeare, and I think Sam's an absolute genius. I think Rachel's fantastic. When I found out, I was just over the moon.
I'm so excited. I feel like my whole life just dying for this kind of moment and for it to be one of my favorite directors for the stage.
What started as a funny parody quickly turned into something much bigger, a full-blown movement. The original meme that showed Shrek mocking Zegler's Snow White was just the beginning. Soon, the internet was flooded with remixes, animated edits, deepfakes, and even fake Shrek reacts to Rachel Zegler interviews videos. TikTok creators stitched the Shrek clip with footage of Zegler's most controversial soundbites, often highlighting the contrast between her ultra-modern statements and the whimsical innocence of the original Disney film. One viral clip edited Shrek sighing, "You know, back in my swamp, fairy tales were fun," right after Zegler says, "This isn't a love story anymore." That video alone got over 9 million views in less than 48 hours. But it wasn't just about mocking Zegler. The meme struck a nerve because people felt like it finally gave a voice to what many were thinking, but hesitant to say. Viewers were tired of their favorite childhood stories being remade with what felt like condescending lectures. They were frustrated that Hollywood seemed more focused on checking boxes than preserving the magic of these classics. And Shrek, ironically, a character designed to satirize fairy tale tropes, suddenly became the symbol of anti-woke fatigue. He wasn't just making fun of Disney's Snow White, he was calling out the whole trend of soulless remakes. Zegler, unfortunately, became the face of that trend. Every reaction video, every tweet, and every meme amplified the idea that she had ruined something sacred. And the more she tried to fight back, blocking fan pages, turning off Instagram comments, allegedly even issuing copyright takedowns, the more attention it got. The internet thrives on resistance, and Rachel's attempts to shut things down only poured gasoline on the fire. She couldn't stop the Shrek meme because it had already outgrown her. It wasn't just about Rachel Zegler anymore. It was about a growing online rebellion against what fans felt was a Hollywood that no longer listened. As the chaos unfolded, many expected Disney to step in, maybe issue a statement, support their lead actress, or at least acknowledge the PR disaster surrounding the Snow White remake. But what happened instead? Nothing. Complete radio silence. The studio that once proudly promoted Zegler as a bold and refreshing new voice went ghost. No tweets, no press conferences, no damage control. For some, that silence said more than any official statement ever could. Behind the scenes, rumors began swirling. According to leaked reports from insiders at Disney, execs were deeply concerned about the direction the public discourse was taking. Test audiences reportedly reacted poorly to the film's tone, and marketing data suggested that the controversy surrounding Zegler was turning off both nostalgic older viewers and parents of young children. One insider even claimed that Disney had quietly started re-editing trailers to reduce Zegler's screen time and reframe the messaging around the film's themes, shifting from empowerment to timeless magic. Whether or not that's true, the optics are clear. Disney is distancing itself, and it's not hard to see why. Every time Zegler trends on Twitter, it's for the wrong reason. Every time a new parody drops, the film's reputation sinks lower. Even Rachel's own co-stars have noticeably gone quiet. Gal Gadot, who once praised Zegler in interviews, hasn't publicly mentioned her in months. Promotional photos are now more ensemble-focused, and recent posters have noticeably emphasized the film's nostalgic visuals instead of its cast. It's a calculated retreat. Disney seems to be hoping the storm will pass on its own. But the problem is, the internet doesn't forget, and this particular storm just keeps growing. And for Zegler, the worst part isn't just the meme itself. It's the silence from the very people who once called her the future of the Disney princess legacy. Because now, when things are falling apart, no one's stepping up to defend her. There's no denying it. Rachel Zegler's public image has taken a massive hit. What was supposed to be her breakout year has turned into a relentless PR nightmare. From the Snow White backlash to the Shrek meme humiliation, the hits keep coming, and the sympathy is running dry. Once seen as a rising star with incredible vocal talent and on-screen charm, she's now more known for viral controversies, awkward interviews, and tone-deaf statements, and it's starting to catch up with her. Industry whispers are growing louder. Talent agents have allegedly warned clients not to get political during promo runs, using Zegler's downfall as a cautionary tale. Producers are reportedly reconsidering casting her in future roles, especially in family-friendly or franchise-driven projects. Even her upcoming appearances have been quietly scaled back, with interviews canceled and red carpet events skipped. Some insiders say she's become unreliable, not because she's difficult to work with on set, but because she's become a liability offset. But maybe the most telling sign that her Hollywood fairy tale is cracking? The fans. Or rather, the loss of them. The same people who once championed her as a fresh, diverse face in a stale industry are now the ones mocking her. They're not calling her inspiring anymore. They're calling her arrogant, out of touch, and performative. And once that fan trust is broken, it's incredibly hard to earn back. Can Rachel Zegler bounce back? Maybe. Hollywood loves a comeback story, but if she wants one, it won't come from another viral meme or a well-worded Notes app apology. It's going to take genuine humility, a shift in how she communicates with fans, and probably a long break from the spotlight. Because right now, the internet has turned her fairy tale into a farce, and the ogre named Shrek may have just delivered the final punchline.